In this series, I will draw anything you suggest for 30 days straight. I asked you for drawing recommendations on my social media page and I received plenty of ideas to choose from, so thank you so much for all of your suggestions. You can still leave your recommendations in the comments and maybe I'll draw yours in the next video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you like this.
Hey guys, welcome back. For day 7, someone requested me to draw Kim Jennie or Jennie Kim from Blackpink. I love drawing pretty girls and it's something different from the many anime recommendations I got. First we should look up some reference photos of Jennie. Obviously I picked Pinterest because Pinterest is just the perfect place for reference photos. I ended up choosing her iconic Met Gala look because it stood out to me the most. Even though to me anime and K-pop/K-pop drama culture kind of go hand in hand, the first few times I was introduced to K-pop, I honestly did not know what to think of it. It was the same as with anime. At first I didn't want to like it, and most people who did like it kind of scared me. Yes, K-pop fans too. There, I said it. In a sense, these K-pop stans or KOREABOO'S scare me even more than the hardcore anime fans. When I went to art school, I was briefly friends with this girl who was obsessed with K-pop. The only thing she listened to was K-pop, and there's nothing wrong with that, obviously not. You do you, and I actually love that K-pop has gotten more popular in the West. A lot of songs are really good. But back to the story. This girl was mad annoying. I don't know what it was with her, but her energy was so draining, and honestly just having a conversation with her was so exhausting. I don't know how else to explain it. She was a nice girl, I guess. I mean, she was nice. That's why I came up to her in the first place. I was the one who approached her on the first day because again, she seemed nice. But after the second day, I immediately regretted that decision. It's not like she was awful or rude or anything, just her energy was really annoying. There are not many people in this world I dislike. In my opinion, I rarely dislike someone. But boy, when I do. When I dislike you, there's a very, very, very small chance I will undislike you. It's not like I judge based on looks, intelligence, behavior or anything else. This is all just purely energy based. I've always had this thing where I can strongly feel someone's energy and aura. I only need to glance at you once and I can tell whether we are on the same energy level or not. Again, I have never been wrong about this. There was another girl in my class from whom I got a weird sense of, okay, we're either going to be best friends or she's going to be the death of me. This was literally based on nothing but instinct. I remember just looking at her and this little voice at the back of my mind suddenly gave me a small hint of what my future could possibly look like. At first it seemed like we were headed in the first direction, but after a while that spiraled backward really quick. Not that it's important, but I should mention that she was also a hardcore K-pop fan. That girl just started hating me out of nowhere, and I have proof to back this up, because everyone else from that friend group remembers it the same way. She suddenly started having beef with me and I was just so confused about it. She was also the kind of person that always had problems, and her hobby was talking about it all the time. To literally just everyone. That's how you know you should avoid a person. We all have problems, you know, some maybe more than others, but why would you talk about them to complete strangers in the first week of school? I don't want to get into the details, but I really hope I never come across a girl like that ever again. Okay, back to K-pop, I guess. As the years passed, I started liking K-pop somewhat more, mostly because of the viral K-pop songs on my For You page, but also because I'm no longer surrounded by weird K-pop stans. I remember back in 2020, the whole fandom used to be so toxic and no one would dare say a bad word about Blackpink or any of the other bands. Outsiders would kind of make fun of the fandom, and if they notice you were a KOREABOO, they definitely want to avoid you. Kind of like how the Taylor Swift fandom is treated now. They just thought this was really creepy, I guess, which in some cases it actually was. Another girl I was very briefly friends with from my time in art school. This is a different girl, by the way, not mentioned before. And she was even crazier than those two other girls. She said things like, I only want to date Korean men, and knew the blood type of all the band members or something. I don't know. Our school in general was a very unique experience. KOREABOO'S weren't even the quote-unquote weirdest phenomenon at my school. One time, a group of furries randomly walked into class. I actually really liked their costumes and wanted to pet them because they looked so fluffy. But one of my friends held me back and said, no, don't do that. As you may have noticed, I only screen recorded this drawing because I really wanted to draw outside. The weather was so extremely nice and I figured I could just screen record this and enjoy the sun while also being able to keep up with my drawing schedule. Let me know if you prefer the screen recording or me actually filming myself while drawing. The line art and the sketching process went pretty smoothly, but again I struggled with the coloring. I also didn't feel like it looked like Jennie. At a certain point she looked more like Megan Fox. Without the coloring it looked fine, but for some reason she looked more Western than Asian. I noticed something with the anatomy wasn't right, so I fixed that along with some better coloring, I hope. This is the end result. To the person who requested this, thank you so much for commenting. It means the world to me and I really hope you like it. I put all of my love into it. Let me know if you will be interested in buying prints. I already got a few comments from people saying they wanted to buy my art, so if enough people say it, maybe I will get the courage to actually do it. Again, here's a quick speed paint. In total, I spent around 3 hours on this drawing, which is pretty quickly compared to my other portrait drawings. So yeah. Share this video with any K-pop stan you know so I get more clout. Just kidding, but if you could, please share this video, I would really appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Take everything I say in this video with a grain of salt. It is never my intention to say anything bad about anyone or anything, just in case someone got that impression. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you on day 8.